Well, with me here is Kirk, who's director of the emergency response team for the International Rescue Committee charity. I mean, how would you describe what's going on here?
To be honest, I'm not sure I have them words. I mean, I think only pictures will do. I mean, the closest thing I said is it was, at least in the port, post-apocalyptic. I mean, you have people sleeping rough, pop tents everywhere, trash everywhere. And this is just the port. If you look in the main city of Mytilene, which only has a population of 27,000 itself, for the most part of the last week, it's had a refugee population that was between 17,000 and probably 20,000 people. They're sleeping rough in parks, any other public spaces, on sidewalks, alleyways, and most of the city smells like urine.
Why has the response been so poor?
It's not that the response has been poor, it's that there hasn't been attention on what we've been saying was going to happen. You have had a significant increase in the numbers of arriving refugees. You first had 1,000 a day for all of Greece. 3 weeks ago, for this island only, it went to 2,000 a day. Then it went to 3,000 a day. And last Saturday, we predicted or estimated it was 4,000 a day for just this island alone. That coincided with the height of tourist season. So for 2 weeks straight, the boats that refugees usually got on to leave the island were completely booked by tourists, and that resulted in the backlog that we see now. Greek authorities put on maybe half a dozen extraordinary ferries to alleviate the pressure, but the numbers of people getting on the ferry were far exceeded by the numbers arriving every day, and we have this dilemma.
So what do you need to get on top of this?
Well, first and foremost, I mean, I think there's a massive start that's been happening. Local authorities, with the help of UN High Commissioner for Refugees, international NGOs, and local volunteers, registered 15,000 refugees in less than 24 hours and have put several thousand on boats, but it's just a start. First and foremost, before we start talking about an organized plan or anything else, the majority of the refugees on this island right now have to be taking off. Tensions are high. There's already been disputes between refugees and local communities. Last Saturday, 2 17-year-old Greeks from the island were apprehended after throwing 2 Molotov cocktails at refugees. There's been tensions between refugees and local authorities and tensions amongst refugees themselves. And the reason they're mad is because they're on this island longer than they want to be, and they are desperate to get off the island to continue their journey to Europe. And with each passing day, they feel like the border in Hungary, the fence that's going up, is limiting that opportunity, and they are well aware of it.
Kirk, thank you very much indeed. Well, that's it from Lesbos for tonight. Now back to you, John.